Okay, I'm back, you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, if you want to buy a patch, hit up my channel description. You see my email, or go to my Instagram page, and you can directly message me, and I'll mail one out to you. Thanks to all of those who have already purchased a patch. Yeah, man, I'm back here to discussing uh, summer EDC. What was my summer EDC? What did I carry? And pretty much why I carried it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into it and discussed all the guns that I carried and what holsters I carried them in and all that good stuff. We're gonna go through the whole shebang bangum. Just stand by. I'm trying to get some stuff organized. Hope everybody's doing good. But yeah, we're gonna get some stuff organized and then we're gonna break it down. So summer EDC, man. Let me tell you what I'll rock with this summer and why I rocked with it and all that good stuff. I got several options that I can carry. And let's get into first gun that I want to that I carry pretty much. Now I'm gonna tell you which one I carried the most, but let's just break it down like what I carried this summer first. Let's just do it that way. What I carried this summer, and like I said, I probably carried a few other ones, but not enough to really make this video because like I probably did it like once or twice. Like for example, I carried my Glock 21 like maybe a couple days this summer. You know, nothing really extreme. Maybe a week or so out of the whole entire summer. So it didn't make the cut. You know, stuff like that. You know, so we're gonna just go ahead and break it down. Which guns did I carry this summer, and why did I carry them, and how did I carry them? All right. So gun number one is gonna be my Glock 19 Gen 3. Chop this one down. If you follow my channel, I chopped the grip down. It's basically a Glock 19 Gen 3. And I took the light off because the way I was carrying, I'll show you how I carry. I can always put a light on there, TLR1, whatever, TR7A, whatever. But I carried this one right here. I like this gun a lot. I carried this probably the second most out of the guns I'm going to show you for the summer. Because this is what's making me want to get I wanted to get the Glock 26. Shout out to Sleep So BK Fly, Mr. DFA, Sidewall Talk, Span Firearms. A whole bunch of people got a Glock 26, but those two guys, Sidewall Talk and Sleep So BK Fly, they live by the Glock 26. But what makes this one unique is that I chopped the grip so it has the ability to take all mags, but you still get the Glock 19 slide. So this is not even on the market really. This is a modification that I did, and so you can't even buy this gun in this configuration right now. Now, will Glock release something like this in the future? Who knows, but it'll be a hell of a sale because I tell you right now, if you put this in your hand, it feels good. And like I said, you got the full 4-inch barrel slide, so it makes it really good. Now, the only thing about this one, this is a 10 round mag plus 2 with the Botox plus 2 extension, so you got 12. So the only thing with this one is it's not Gen 5, so there's no ambi controls on this one. But that's okay. I can live with that. But yeah, this one probably was the second most carried gun of the summer right here. It's this Glock 19 Gen 3 with the chop grip. Now, like I said, why I like to carry it because, it got the chop grip, so it's not a lot of printing, which is kind of overrated when you live in a state like Louisiana because open carry is legal down here. Not that I would ever open carry, but I do see people with their guns on their hip. Now, they're in level 2 duty holsters, stuff like that, but the whole printing thing it's irrelevant for most people because nobody really looks at you. That's one of the most overhyped things. I mean, if it's something printed really, really bad, yeah, like, man, what's that poking under his shirt? But it had to be like really, really protruding out, like you cracked a rib and it's sticking out your shirt or something. So not really that big a deal. But yeah, this gun right here, this gun right here, yeah, it's definitely a fun shooting gun. It's my first Glock 19 I ever bought. you know, like I said, I wanted the 26, but I didn't want to spend the money on it. And so I decided to chop that because I knew I was going to upgrade to the Glock 19 Gen 5. So I didn't feel like it was that much. And it came out great too. So you can see the mag fits perfectly in there, you know, drops out fine, goes right up in there. So the chop came out well. You can see right there. So yeah, this is the one I carried this summer too. Probably the second most of other guns I'm going to show you that I carry. Shout out to Vedders holsters, man. And let me show you the holster that I carry it in. So it was, I rocked it in a couple different holsters. Let's see, one holster that I carried in was this Vedders Light Tuck, I believe this is called, the Light Tuck. God, I hope I got that right. But yeah, you can go on their website and you can figure out what the name of it is. But I think this is the Light Tuck. And what I like about Vedders holsters is that clip is amazingly, God, that thing, man. Once you put that thing on, man, it ain't going nowhere. That clip is, it's a little robust, but it gives you a little more comfort. And you can adjust it. You can see right here, you can can it if you wanted to. You can take this claw off if you want to too. But this goes right up in here, and this is a non-light bearing holster right here. That's what I like about it. It's kind of a minimalist type of situation we got going on right here. So it's kind of like a minimalist. I got the, you know, the sweat guard right there. So I like that. I like that setup like that. And then, you know, for a backup, you know, you got to have a, I do, I don't know about you guys, but I got to have an extra mag. And so I got the Mag Tuck by Vedders holsters. And this allowed you to carry an extra spare mag, same type of clip system. You got retention on here too. And this is what, a 17 round, wait a minute, this is 19, yeah. 17 plus 2, 17 plus 2. So got the Bolt-Tac plus 2. Bolt-Tac, man, y'all better get up on them, man. Block factory parts, man. So I got that in there with the X grip, so when it goes in the gun, it'll look like this. So that's how that looked with the 19 round, with the X grip. Okay, so it's just a backup mag, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have an extra mag in my world. There's no way I'm running around with just one mag. So yeah, that's the holster that I carried in that Vedders Light Tuck, and then, you know, with the backup mag. So that was pretty much the setup of how that looks right there. So that one was on deck for the summer, for sure. That was on deck. And let's get into the second firearm that I carried this summer, which was, now I didn't carry it that much because I had the Glock 19 Gen 3, but the Glock 19 Gen 5, carried this a few times. Probably the least amount of carry time this summer out of all the guns I'm going to show you. This is the least amount of carry time. And Glock 19 Gen 5. And like I said, what I like about this gun, it has all the ambi controls over here for a lefty. And I just got a 15 round mag in here. And that's how that looks with TLR 7X. So I got that in there. And let me show you what a holster, and why I carry this one, because this is my favorite carry, honestly, of all the guns I own. I like the Glock 19. If it doesn't print on me at all, I like the way it feels. It's just a great firearm. This is probably the most concealed pistol on the globe. I said globe, yeah, I said it. Oh, let me back up real quick. On the other one, on the Glock 19 Gen 3, that I do have, I can take that slide off of that and make it optic ready with this Strike Industry slide right here. So I can make this gun optic ready. So let me just show you real quick. Just a fun fact for you. Do this off camera because, you know, YouTube don't like you showing stuff and they be tripping off little bitty stuff, you know. So do it off camera real quick. Ooh, shit, what was that? Okay. Oh, that guide rod wasn't on there all the way. Okay. So that's how that looks with the optic ready. Okay. So that's what I like about this setup, because I got two ways I can carry it, and it still fits inside of there. So I can carry it either way. You know what I mean? So that makes it pretty nice. So you got that optic ready, and then if I don't want to carry with the optic, I can always just put this original slide on here. So this is a fully built out slide, and it's nice to have this because at least at the end of the day you got parts, you know what I'm saying? But it's nice just having a OEM Gen 3 Glock 19 slide already built out, and then you got the other one with the optic. So back to the Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS. So yeah, when I got that, I started carrying it, but then I didn't really carry that much because I really like carrying the Glock 19 Gen 3. So then when Vedders hooked me up, they said, I'm looking for a minimalist holster. I didn't want a sidecar one. I want to see how it feels to just have just the gun itself and then a backup mag, you know, and it works out pretty good. I'm still used to having a sidecar, but it works out good. It's just another option. It's all about options for me, man. I like having options, you know, how to carry, what gun to carry. It's just nice having options, period. So been carrying that. I carried that a little bit, not too much. And, you know, like I said, I didn't really want to like not carry it, but it just like, I figured like if you have other options, why not? You know, I don't have to carry my absolute favorite gun, but it's basically still a Glock 19, so it's not that bad. And let me show you the holster that I carried that in this summer, pretty much. Shout out to Vedders. This is their side tuck. And that's what the one with, you get the sidecar, and you got those clips again. You got built-in claw system right there. You got the sweat guard. You got that little flex, little connector right there. So this is a very solid holster. Shout out to Vedders. And so I was carrying it pretty much like this. And that's how I carried that Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS. And I have a backup 19 rounder, 17 round plus the +2 with the Botox. So it's a pretty good setup, you know what I mean? And this was just basically has a, you know, factory 15 round mag in there. Okay, so pretty clean setup. I like this setup, and I like this holster. Pretty smooth. I don't even think I needed a wedge or nothing like that. It fits real comfortable. Gun just disappears in your pants, man. Appendix carry. So that was the, so let's see, this was second place. This was third place in carrying for the summer. Okay, now let's get into the carry of the summer. I think this gun is I don't even know if it's underrated. I just think people are missing the boat on it, and I think the reason why, excuse me, got a little thirsty. And I think people are missing the boat on it, and the reason why is because it's 380. So this is the Bodyguard by Smith & Wesson 2.0, and I know they just rolled out a new one, and I will not be buying it because it takes away from the profile. I think that I think this gun right here is awesome. And I think the only reason why people don't buy it as much as they probably would like to is because it's 380, which is stupid. It's a dumb reason, because 380 will put you down. Man, this is a hot, fast round. This thing will light your ass up. I mean, don't be fucking around with no 380 thinking that it ain't lethal. This shit is super lethal, okay? And this gun is not snappy. People be saying stupid shit like that. What I like about carrying this gun is, first of all, look how small that is in my hand. I mean, this thing can literally disappear in your hand. I mean, that is just amazing. That is absolutely amazing. This thing is less than an inch wide. I mean, golly. And this thing is very accurate. And what I like about it as a self-defense gun, a EDC, is that you can shoot it one hand, no problem, with your strong hand or your off hand. You can still control the recoil with either hand. So you don't really have to really go like this if it was EDC situation. You just pull this thing out and just pop, 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 pop. You don't have to even put the other hand on there. So I really like that aspect of it. I like that it's super thin, 380 auto. The ammunition is a little expensive. I'm not gonna lie, versus 9mm, a little expensive. But you know, now that I'm over 2,000 rounds with this gun, you know, got the ambi control too. You know, you got your 10 round mag, okay, 10 round mag, and then you got your 12 round mag right here. So I think with that, that's pretty good capacity for a gun this small. And like, to give it to some comparison, I mean, just look how smaller this is compared to a Glock 19. I mean, that is really crazy when you look at it. Like, I mean, look at this. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera that well, but I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just super. Look at that grip. That's crazy how small it is. And it's a lethal firearm. So let's keep it in the same boat. They both will put you down. Anybody don't think so, go find somebody got a 380, go stand by a tree and let them pop you and see what happens. You'll be unalive. Yeah. But this is a great little concealed carry. I got the one without the thumbs, without the safety. It's a great little pocket pistol. Very accurate, over 2,000 rounds. I only cleaned it like once or twice, ran it dirty. It's probably dirty right now. Let's see if this thing is probably dirty right now. Just can't see up in there. Yeah, but yeah, it's performed well, really well, and no problem. And that's how I pretty much carried it primarily. Now you can carry it with the 12 round in, but it puts a little bit more, makes it a little bit longer on the grip angle. But I can still get all my fingers on here with the flush fitting mag though. So, and it's a little hang off, but you still get something on there. So, but what I like about it is how they angle it up, they connect it out. This distance right here is very short, and so they came up really high, so you can get a high purchase. And there's people who say they ride the slide and stuff like that. That's just training. You got to keep your finger back a little bit. That's just training. It's kind of weird. It's not the most comfortable shooting gun, honestly, in the sense of that I have long fingers, so I have to kind of like have my finger cocked like this a lot more. You know what I mean? You know, it's more of a, you know, and then you got to kind of, you're always conscious of keeping your hand away from the front. So you're always kind of like pull against that trigger guard and keeping your thumb back, that little memory pad. That's kind of what I do, try to keep my memory on that right there. And on this side is one right there too. So when your finger's not in the trigger well, you know, I try to just practice have my hand right there versus up here. So it's like this, you know, then go down to the trigger. But you definitely want to keep your thumb right there back. Because, you know, it's a small gun, but that's why I say what makes it great is that you can shoot it with one hand. So this is the #1 carry gun for me for the summer. I've carried this pretty much almost every single day. Once I got a couple 100 rounds through it, and that was the end of that. I carried it every single day, and I still carry it every day. And then sometimes I carry 2 guns, and this is always with me, man. It's an awesome firearm, man. Great firearm. And I won't be getting the other one because the other one has like the comp and all that stuff. It's longer now. They made that just about the same size as a shield, so that makes it a little bit different. It's a nice gun, from understand, but I don't need it. This is the one. This is the gun of the year for me. Easily the gun of the year for me. Bodyguard 2.0, awesome. Now let me show you how I carried. I had several options of how to carry this gun. Several options how to carry this gun. I mean, I had unbelievable options to carry. Shout out to Vedders again, because they sent me all these holsters for it. Now let's go into the one that I carried the most with. It was this setup right here, with the side tuck. Got that Laker color, you know, go Lakers. But yeah, so I carried it like this for the most part, pretty much all summer. And then, so Vedders sent me another pocket carry holster. I gotta get the name of these damn holsters down. I'll be messing this whole thing up. Stand by 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So now let's go over these holsters because I don't want to be messing this up. So So this one, is called the yeah, this one's called the side tuck. Yeah, so this is the side tuck right here. That's the one that has the mag carry on it. Okay, so that's the side tuck. And then I have let's see here. And this is called the mag tuck. As you can see right there. That's the mag tuck right here. That's what this is. And then the other one is called the light tuck. This is the light tuck right here. Okay. Then you have what's the other one? It's called, yeah, that's what it is. That's the light tuck. Okay. Side tuck. Pro tuck. Yeah, that's the light tuck. Yeah, so that's the light tuck. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that I carried pretty much in this one right here, the side tuck. Then they sent me this one right here, and this one's called the pocket locker. Now I like this one too. That one goes in your pocket, and that's how that looks. And it has the thumb release, so you can push it out. This part goes up pretty high, so that way you can see how it sticks over the gun. But that's intentionally, because that way you can press it out a little faster. Okay. So yeah, this is a pocket locker. That's one of them they sent me for that particular pistol. Then they sent this one right here. And that's the same version of this right here, but only smaller basically. And I took the claw off. It came with a claw. See, there's a claw right there, but I took it off. So these two are the same holster, just this is made for the Bodyguard 2.0. Okay, and that's how that looked. Now I carry like this a lot. This is when I'm at the pool in my backyard. I'll have it like this, pretty much. And I just throw the mag in the pocket when it comes with this one and this one. I just put the mag in my pocket. No need for a carrier. So that's how I carry that. Now, there is one more holster that I carry. I use this summer carrying this around, and that's pretty much when I carry one of these. I will carry the Bodyguard 2.0. DeSantis sent me out this a long time ago. When I first got it, it was one of the first holsters I had for the Bodyguard 2.0. It's ambi. It doesn't matter what side what pocket, what side. And this one's awesome. I wish Vedders would make a soft holster like this, because this is a little rigid. It's not as comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. It's not as comfortable as a DeSantis, but you feel a little bit more security with it because it's Kydex and everything. You know, it just you just know ain't nothing gonna happen. You know, that trigger guard's all covered, just like that. Everything trigger guard's covered on all these holsters, but it's it's Kydex, so it's a little bulky in your pocket a little bit, right? You know what I mean? So basically, DeSantis is just another version of this. If you look at it, it's kind of like the profile. It's about the same, really. It's just that one is made out of Kydex. This has got a little bit more material on it, and the swag guard's a little higher on that. But they're kind of the same profile. But this feels a heck of a lot better in your pocket. You actually don't even know what's in there sometimes when you got this on you. So you can tuck it in there, and you see everything's covered. Trigger guard, everything, mag release, everything's covered. So this is a great little holster too. And like I said, when I carry this, I'll carry this on my offhand in my right pocket, because when I carry appendix, the gun's on my left side, and I want to have something on the other side. I want both guns in the same side of my body. See what I'm saying? So I carry in the DeSantis holsters also. So those are the three holsters that, four holsters, four holsters that I use carrying the Bodyguard 2.0. So it has a lot of options to carry that pistol. And that's pretty much what my summer carry was. But this is the carry of the summer for sure. This is the one that got the most carry. and I'm gonna continue carrying for the, you know, it's never gonna not be on me probably for entirety, pretty much, you know. But when I go on long road trips, like I said, I carry this too, just to throw to my wife or something like that. When I run in the store, I'll just say, hey, hold this real quick. But I always got one of these on me. So that's a 2-gun carry system now. That's basically how it goes. Now, when I'm just out and about by myself, I'll just have this. I won't even carry those. I'll just carry this. And I'll just carry it in this right here. Or sometimes I'll carry it in this. And the pocket locker, I use it, but not as much as I could, because what I like about it is that it fits in your pocket. But sometimes I have other things in my pocket, and I don't want to have the gun in there. So I'll just go ahead and rock it like this, or rock it like this when going quickly to the grocery store. Just throw it up in this, and if I'm going somewhere that's going to be a little bit longer in traffic, or, you know, going to be at some stores, a couple of stores, and running errands, whatever it may be, then I'll carry in this so I can have a spare mag. But if I know I'm going somewhere and coming right back, like literally right back, I'll just throw it in this thing right here, and then just rock it like that, or just throw it up in here like that. But this is basically for in the backyard, around the house, cooking, stuff like that. I'll have this gun on me like 99% of the time, and then I'll have another gun on my nightstand while I'm in the house. But that's pretty much how I do it, man. I just do it like that. But again, gun of the summer, carry of the summer, Bodyguard 2.0, man. I know it sounds crazy, 380, but man, if you ever shot this gun or you put it in your hand, I'll be shocked if you don't want to buy it. You know, like I said, there's a new one out, but it ain't better than this. I don't even care what nobody say. It's not better than this one right here. They absolutely destroyed the market on this one right here for pocket carry pistols, small little mouse guns. They did a job on this one. The R&D, they nailed it, man. It's an awesome firearm, man. Strongly suggest anybody get that one right there. But anyway, man, don't make this video too much longer than what it is. But this is what it looks like, man. Let me know what you guys got for your carry options, and what you carry for the summer and why you carry it. But this is pretty much the rotation, man. Those 3 pistols right there. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody stay safe, stay blessed. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.